Hi, I'm Glenn from Independence Training, and I'm here at the showroom of AR500 Armor to talk a little bit about some of the really cool side pouch medical kits that they've got. Now, the idea about the side pouch kits is that you can have a normal armor setup, and without taking up a whole bunch of real estate, you can have a high quality medical kit that's not going to be cumbersome or inhibit you from being able to get to your sidearm or manipulate your long gun in any way. So they start with the side plate pouch light, and this is really just to handle that immediate bleed. Now keep in mind that these smaller kits are not the kind of thing they're going to be able to handle every kind of wound that you're going to encounter. They're really for just very quick, very immediate use to save your life or the life of someone with you, really to help you get to something a little bit bigger. So when you start with the light, you've really just got the fundamentals in there of dealing with the bleed. You're going to have a hemostatic agent, in this case Celox granules. You're going to have an H&H bandage for controlling that bleeding with pressure. You're going to have a great set of bear claw gloves. High quality gloves is something most people overlook in their kit. They just kind of put in whatever. And I'm here to tell you that crappy gloves will leave you very sad. And then you've also got some gauze in there, either for packing the wound or kind of handling some minor wounds. Probably the most important thing that this kit adds is a set of chest seals. And this set of chest seals is for sealing up a penetrating trauma of any kind in the chest or really elsewhere in the body as well. And it's a 2-pack, so it's got both entry and exit, or if you have just multiple entries, it's good for that. Now their final kind of kit, or their most upgraded kit, is the one with the Celox Rapid. And Celox Rapid has impregnated gauze with the hemostatic agent. This is way better than the granules, works a whole lot better, similar to Quick Lock combat gauze for any of you guys who've been out there in the service and understand what the capabilities of combat gauze are. So that's really the big upgrade in this kit. Now the big benefit to these kits is that we can put them on a plate carrier without taking up a lot of extra real estate or getting in the way of any kind of weapons manipulation, whether that's drawing a handgun or working with a long gun, or we may need that real estate for other things that are mission essential, such as a radio or an ED kit or more ammunition or whatever it might be. So there's a couple of cool ways that you can put this on a plate carrier. The first way, and really the things that these kits were designed for, was to go into the pouch where a set of side plates would normally go. Not everyone runs side plates. Personally, I'm not a fan of side plates. I run most of my kit pretty fast and light, and side plates kind of get in the way than anything else. So the thing that I like about these pouches, or these kits, is that they're designed to go into the side plate pouch. So if you look on my left-hand side here, you'll see that I have the side plate pouch, the EPIK, that has the Celox Rapid in it, located directly in that pouch. So now with either hand, either my support hand left side or even my right hand, normal strong side hand, I can reach in and I can pull out that kit. And now I've got access to that full kit out of that pouch. It doesn't compromise my armor in any way. It doesn't get in the way at all. It doesn't make my armor looser or anything like that when I pull the kit out. Now, if you don't have side plate pouches, or maybe you're using your side plate pouches because, side armor is appropriate for some people in some situations. So there's another great way to do it that I'm a big fan of, and something I do on a lot of my own kits. So what I do is, if you look at the bottom here, I've kind of got a little duct tape tab falling out from inside the actual armor container itself. So assuming, of course, that you're wounded at this point, or you're trying to help a buddy, so you've already taken care of any potential threats, I can go up inside the actual armor itself, grab that tab, and I can pull that kit out. So this is the EPIK without the Celox Rapid. Either one of them will fit inside that armor or inside this side plate pouch. Now, if you're going to put a kit inside with your armor, it's a good idea to put the tab, made out of duct tape or whatever you want, hanging just outside of the carrier itself so it's easily accessible. And it's not a bad idea to go ahead and Velcro your armor into the carrier itself so that when you pull the kit out, you're not fighting your armor. Now, one piece of equipment is absolutely vital to any good trauma kit that is kind of lacking from these kits, and that's really just to be able to keep them small, is a really high quality tourniquet. You'll notice on my plate carrier here, I've got a cat tourniquet located just left of my ammunition. Now, where you put your tourniquet on your kit is really appropriate to your own situation and where you know that you can easily reach it with both hands. In this case, I've just taken some really strong rubber bands and rubber banded it through the PALS webbing so that it holds it in place, but very quickly, if I need to grab it, I can grab it, pop those rubber bands, and I've got quick access with either hand to that tourniquet. Now, the most important thing about a medical kit is to keep it easily within reach, something that you can get access to with either hand regardless of the kind of position or condition that you're in. And these side plate pouch kits do a great job of being able to give you access to a kit quickly without taking up any real estate on your plate carrier. Make sure you check out AR500 Armor at ar500armor.com and check out Independence Training at trainingaz.com.